Namaste, welcome back to UD's Quickest Movie Reviews. This is Uday. As always, I'm back with some wonderful filmmakers and their work that we are going to review in our show today. Before we start our show, how can we forget to thank all those wonderful subscribers who have been helping us so much? If you are new to our channel, now is the right time to hit that subscribe and the bell icon and join us, support us to reach all those filmmakers out there. Because we believe somewhere out there is this one talented filmmaker who has a great film that needs to be appreciated by us and encouraged. Let's encourage them together. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into the show. The very first movie that we are going to start our episode with is Khara Devata Majha. With a screen time of 21 minutes 18 seconds, the film is an emotional short film posted on Third Eye Chitra Entertainment, a YouTube channel. The film basically starts with establishing empty streets and an announcement going on about the lockdown. And then a middle class family is established where we have this one lady and her sister and two kids with a dog. The lady is busy in cooking and all the other people are very busy in their own words. There is a silent sorrow feel going on in the film. It is when the husband of the lady, who happens to be a constable and is on duty during the lockdown, walks into the house. It is when this man enters into this house. Except the lady or the wife of this person, everyone else are very bothered or sad and are in a very confused state. And not to mention, they are very scared to see this person. Now, why are they so unhappy? What is wrong with this family? What is happening in this family? The climax of the film ends with a very emotional ending given to this story. Now, let's see the technical part. The film basically is written, directed and edited by Mr. Darshan Prakash Prabhu. The film basically depicts the situation of Corona warriors that we often ignore about. It is while watching this film I realized how comfortably we ignore these Corona warriors' struggle of life while protecting us. We take them for granted, forgetting how are they surviving with all those efforts they are putting to save us, and what is happening in their personal lives. Maybe somewhere this is the trigger point of this film. As told, no doubt this is a wonderful subject and they have handled it very carefully. But then, because of the lengthy screen time and a great detailing of every single situation, will make it look very shaggy and very slow. And when it comes to editing, I think editing could have been much sharper. The cuts are very good, the transitions are very smooth, and the color they chose is really decent. I really like the idea of monochromized visuals to differentiate different situations in the story. Now, coming to the camera, cinematography of the film is done by Mr. Azad Mullah. I see most of the times the actor or the object was slightly out of focus. Though the film or the situation had a great gravity, the slightest out-focused visuals were constantly disconnecting me from the film. I mean, when you have such a long film to be projected, the visual quality plays a major role. In fact, visual quality is the biggest factor that will keep your audience engaged, and slightest mistake in your visuality may damage the effect of the film over your audience. But then I also see that Mr. Azad had a great command on his skills. How can I say that? Well, you see, the film had a monochromized episode where this banker has come to this lady's house to collect loan amount or a EMI. If you see that scene, there is a mirror where this lady is standing. I mean, her image is imprinted on that mirror, and the guy who's come to collect the loan amount is talking. And that is a wonderful visual to watch. And that shows the skill of this cinematographer. I'm sure he might have some problem with his viewfinder. That is where this miscalculation of focus would have happened. But then I must tell that you have to be more careful when it comes to visuality. Finally, this is a very good movie with a bit too long screen time for the audience to watch. A nice teamwork, appreciating the whole team. Here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate this film a 3-star in our show. All the best.
Kara Tu Maza. It's a short film which revolves around a police person and his family during the pandemic. The story starts with a lady who is preparing a dinner for the house, and she compels her children to eat. However, the children show some weird expressions, and why the children are doing that, giving those expressions, and what happens when that police person comes in, and what is next is the rest of the story. The story is fully filled with a lot of emotionals, drama which is happening around. We also see that there are two persons. That is, the lady is also a nurse, and she has left her job in order to take care of the family, and the police has been very busy during the pandemic days, and as we all know, all the police does. Cinematography, the editing and the other technical stuffs didn't have a major content on that, but still they delivered what it was. When it comes to negative points, I would say the length of the film was a little bit draggy, which could have been reduced, and also the particular phase where the director narrates or tells the message to the audience, and you will visually see that the police person is standing there, and there was a small prop which was missed, which was like the police standing without a mask and a message which is in support of these warriors. Looks too contrast when you see as visually. So those are the things which the director could have noted out while he was on doing the production part. So with this, I rate this movie a 2 out of 5. Good luck.
The next movie in our review show is 4 Kilometers. With a screen time of 6 minutes 4 seconds, 4 Kilometer is a suspense-based horrific thriller hosted on Money Vision Studio, a YouTube channel. The story basically starts with this auto driver dropping his passenger to a destination. As the auto driver is new to this place, he asks his passenger how can he go back, and the passenger tells him how to get back to the city. But then the passenger warns him not to stop anywhere. On his way back, the auto driver is stopped by a passenger, and when auto driver stops, this passenger gets into the auto and tells him to go to a destination. And the auto driver says that he is new to this place and need to be directed to a destination where this passenger wants to go. On his way, the auto driver starts to understand the person's behavior is a bit strange. Now, who is this person? Well, the auto driver reaches destination. What happens next? How will the story end is a very interesting subject to watch. Now, coming to the technicality of the film, written, directed and edited by Mr. Santosh Neeram, the film is a really nice take. Though the film is not new when it comes to storyline, but then the makers have made sure that the screenplay is very tight and gripping. And also, as the writer himself is the editor of the film is carried out very well. I really appreciate the editor for his choice of cuts and the way he has carried those darkest shots that were shot in low light. But I also see in some places frame was too dark that it was very hard for me to notice actor or his expression. I think that is where you should have controlled light a bit. Now, speaking of camera, Mr. Sagar L is the cinematographer of the film. Apart from few dark shots, I see he has handled camera very well. As a cinematographer myself, I understand how hard it is to handle camera in an enclosed small area of this auto rickshaw, especially when you are shooting it in a dark night and your movie's theme itself is dark. But then I appreciate Sagar for the way he carried out this film. I'm sure they could have used some wide shot for the detailing of the scene, but then whatever they did was very decent. To conclude, this is a very technical, horrific, dark thriller movie. Appreciating the whole team, waiting to see some very nice scripts from this team. Here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate 4 km a 3-star in our show. All the best.
Four kilometers. It's a horror concept where a autowala drops a person and he finishes up his ride and is about to go back to a place or the main road. So he asks the direction and the other person says that do not stop in any place. Unfortunately, the autowala had to stop in a certain place, and from there few things happens. What are those are the remaining story. The story is neat, so does the screenplay is very simple. The cinematography was good, so does the editing aspects and the other technical stuffs. I like the way when the shot or the sequence was there where the auto rickshaw was going through a bumpy road and you will see that jerk continuously on that, like it was just pushing in, like it had that feel entirely going through on that sequence, which was good thought from that particular director. So that was a good credit on it. Overall, a decent flick to watch out for, but the director could have gone and took a small extra initiative by getting some more good twist, since you'll always guess what's going to happen or how it's going to end. So if the director could have just little bit, had a twist in the tail, it would have been a much better one. With this, I rate 4 kilometers a 2.5 out of 5. Good luck.
The very next movie that we are going to review in our review show is Cow is the Mother of Universe. The film, with screen time of 10 minutes 28 seconds, is hosted on Street Cinema's YouTube channel. The film basically starts with this man who happened to be a crop seller mediator in the market, and he is reading a newspaper at his house. And that is when this poor farmer who walks in to talk to this mediator. After a little bit of chit chat, the farmer expresses that he needs to buy a smartphone and for which he needs some money. And in return, the mediator can have his cow. Mediator immediately pays him money. Now, what happens next? Will the farmer buy a smartphone? How will this story end with a message? Is the basic concept of this film. Now, coming to the technicality, if you see the technical part of this film, every single thing is handled by one single person, Mr. Srikanth R. The idea behind the story was very strong to save cow. But then, when it comes to the composition of the story and screenwriting, it was mostly very vague and often it was unfinished. Actors had no chemistry whatsoever. Most of the times, these actors were either waiting or anticipating others' dialogues, resulting in a reaction before the dialogue even is finished. And that really can be notable when it comes to camera. Exactly for this reason, I always suggest my fellow filmmakers to have a lot of close-ups, because when some anticipation happens, you can easily switch that to a close-up, and that will save your situation, and that will go on. I noticed this was not that. And second thing about the actors is that they were in a hurry to finish their dialogues. When it comes to editing, I think it needs to be much sharper. I see most of the times they can trim the start of the scene because these actors were waiting for their cue, and that can be easily noticed. To sum up, this started with a great thought, but the maker failed to embed this great thought into his story as he was lacking skilled team to assist him. This is exactly why I always suggest that you have to build a great team to see a great visual and understand your skills and update your skills often so that you can produce much better movies. Appreciating all his hard efforts, I still suggest Mr. Srikanth to build a skilled team and produce much better outputs than these. With that note, here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate this film a 2-star in our show. All the best.
Cow is the mother of nature. It's a story where a landlord is reading a newspaper and simultaneously a farmer comes in and asks money to that person. So they exchange the cow with the money, and from there certain things goes wild. What are those? Are the rest of the story. When I think as a concept, it is good. However, the narration and the screenplay didn't have that particular support which the concept wanted through. The director could have noticed or could have done a bit more work in pre-production or also in production as well, since a lot of dialogue deliveries were not appropriate and some certain things were too reactive for that particular dialogues. Sometimes it also looked like the actors were doing overacting in those scenes. The cinematography was not much, almost like 3-4 shots were used in the entire movie, where they could have gone through and experimented a lot in that. But since it didn't have that much screenplays which the director wanted, I think that really made a big drawback as well. And like I said, they could have thought these visualizations when they're doing the pre-production, and when your pre-production is not good, you don't get that particular output which is needed. And that, I think that was a weak pre-production thing, and that was a letdown in this movie. However, the concept was good, but like I said, the way it was shown was a little bit below par. With this, I rate the movie a 1 out of 5. Good luck.
The very last movie that we are going to review in today's episode is Companions. The film, with the screen time of 17 minutes 13 seconds, is a suspense drama hosted on Short Films YouTube channel. The story basically starts with these two young men who are traveling in their car on a highway. Their car breaks down, and after their failure attempts to repair this car or hitchhike, they decide to spend their night somewhere nearby. So they walk into these woods, where they suddenly find this very old fortress kind of thing. So when they try to enter into this fort, there is this old person who comes and stops them. He tells them that they can only enter into this fort if the king accepts them to come. And after a few minutes, the old man says that they can now come in and spend their night there. Now, when they get into this fort during the night, all kinds of strange stories are told to them by this old man. Now, what is going on? Who is this king? What is his story? Who is this old man? Why is he there? A lot of things will unravel as the story comes to a climax, and it is very interesting to watch. Now, coming to the technical details, screenplay and direction is done by Mr. Sanjeev Mitra. The story of the film is very simple and plain, but the way the screenplay is written is what makes it complicated and very interesting to watch. Every single scene has this tiny information that the audience will have to update as they are watching this film. If only the film was composed a bit tight and short, I think it would be much more interesting to watch. Coming to the camera, Tanujit Datta is the eye behind the viewfinder. The visuals are mind-blowing. Especially the visuals that were shot in this palace were remarkable. I really like those moment shots and the dark shots which were handled very well. I really appreciate the light techniques they have used. I think day shots could have been much better, but then whatever they did was decent enough to watch. Now to the editing part. Editor Mr. Kustho Chakravarti really did a great job. His cuts were good, his transitions were smooth, and the color choices really enhanced the creep that the filmmakers wanted. However, I really think that somewhere color could have been much better than what they have used. To sum up, this is a very technically sound movie with good storyline and awesome teamwork. Appreciating the whole team and their effort, here at UD's Quickest Movie Reviews, we rate Companions a 3.5 star in our show. All the best.
Companion is a short film where there are two persons who was traveling in a car, and unfortunately the car ran out of the battery. Since there was no mechanic around, so they decide to go and stay in a nearby house which is being owned by a Maharaja. During the night, during the night stay, they find some mysterious things happening around. So they go out and search what is it. And what happens is the rest of the story. The story is good, especially the locations of that particular house was good and was fitted to what the director wanted from this concept or the script. The old man really played a wonderful role, and it was like he was living with the character and was too good in this entire movie. Cinematography and the other technical stuffs did their part well. The night shots were really good, and it did what it is needed in this concept. It has a good message at the end where you'll find a good message when you actually look into it. With this, I rate Companion a 3 out of 5. Good luck.
Now that's it for this week, guys. Before we go, let me remind you that you can watch all these movies we just reviewed by hitting a link given in the description below. We want you guys to watch each and every film that we reviewed and give your rating and review about these films. Write to us in our comment box. If you're a filmmaker and wants us to review your films, it is very simple. All you got to do is write to us or inbox your link to one of our social networking platforms. All the links are given in the description below, and tell us that you want us to review your films in our show, and we are going to do it. Last but not least, thanks to Mr. Venkatesh Vishnath for being our special reviewer of the day. Now with that note, guys, till we meet next time with some more wonderful filmmakers and their work that we are going to review in our show. This is me, Uday, signing off. Namaskar.